I am glad to be here and Facebook Living you guys for the first time. Didn't know about this, and so I'm a little bit nervous. Go easy on me, guys.
And I think the camera's crooked, but it's all good.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome, episode 21 of the Grand App Show with a special guest.
Teresa, hey.
So, brand new hire here at Grand Apps, day number 2, and she's gonna be in the social media team. And we had lunch yesterday, so I was kind of talking to her about the content, you know, what we do, the Grand App Show. You've seen a few of them, I'm sure, here and there. And I asked her, I was like, do you want to be a part of the content? And she said yes. Well, luckily now she's kind of hesitating.
Now I'm getting nervous.
All right, Bea, you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Right, my name is Teresa. Like you said, I am a new hire for the social team. Second day, I'm gonna stay here for a long time. I'm looking to learn a lot, and I'm already excited about all the team members here. They're very knowledgeable, and you know what? They're amazing. I can't wait.
So how was your first day? Explain it, and somebody's like, oh, I want to maybe possibly work at Grand App someday. How did that go?
My first day was actually relaxing, you know, like it was getting to know the team members and getting situated in my area of seating. And the location, I just love the location here. You're basically around all the restaurants. You can walk anywhere. It's a walking distance from where I live, so it's a really nice change of pace from driving anywhere. And my second day is they just put me in training, and I'm
not even training though. The first day was baptism by fire, I think, because it was kind of like brought in, like, all right, here's one of our clients, here's what we need, here's another one, and just like, all right, let's start campaigning, coming up with ideas. So
yeah, they put me to work right away.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So so you know, we did a blog about that, so check it out on our website. You can read a little more about your background. So you want to give like a little background? I think your story is kind of cool. Was the whole social media movement you did, where you would work for people on a trade basis to push the social media agenda.
Right.
That's kind of cool. Not many people do that.
Yeah, so when I graduated from Grand Valley State University, at that time,
Go Lakers! We'll put a ding right here, the mascot, Louis.
So at the time, social media wasn't very important, right? It wasn't something that Grand Rapids really focused on. And that was through Celebration Cinema. I had an internship as a social media intern, and I love the experience, and I just love how you can relate to customers and bring brand awareness. And so ever since that internship, I followed with my dream of wanting to be a social media coordinator.
What did your parents say?
My parents were, you know, they were really thrilled. They wanted me to push with my dreams, and I was born in Vietnam. We first came to America when I was 4 years old, and my parents they did not have the freedom with education and careers like I did. So they told me that I should never be limited to what I wanted to do. They wanted me to pursue my dreams. They wanted me to just be creative and do whatever. And they said, like, don't focus on money, because if you chase towards the money, then you're not going to be happy. Because what is your end goal? The more you want, like, okay, I want to make $50,000 a year. Then next year you just want to make $70,000 a year. It just becomes kind of like a greed chasing dream.
Yep. So it calls millennials, right? You know, I think we're on the right thing, because that's honestly one of my philosophies too.
Right.
Was like, it was kind of just like, don't really chase that, because you're always gonna be greedy. Like, you want the next, what's more.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like, just do awesome work, do what you love. Time is short, and it'll pan out. And you know, it's funny though. The old timers are probably like, oh, that's so stupid. You need money for retirement. It's like, but we're gonna be fine, because we're gonna be chasing our passion, building something as we go, and everything's gonna come full circle, because now we have a lot of skills and knowledge underneath our belt.
Chris is a great example of that.
Yeah. I worked flat broke for my parents. Even I was going to ask you about what did your parents think when you're kind of talking about social media? Because when I was talking to my parents about apps, my mom's on Facebook Live, I guarantee right now. So hi, mom, if you're watching this. She had no clue. Didn't even have a smartphone. So I told her, like, hey, I'm gonna start an app company. And my dad, he was like, well, maybe you should join the Navy. And I was like, Dad, you just don't get it. I was like, I'm not going to the Navy, so that's number one.
Right. So my parents, my mom just started getting a smartphone, so she's still a little bit behind.
This year?
Yeah, just this year.
My mom was like 2 years ago, so yeah.
Welcome to the smartphone family.
Yeah.
My dad just got a smartphone. He recently got Facebook. He told me, and I'm mind blown about it. So, and I asked him, like, please don't add me on Facebook. But there's nothing bad on my Facebook. It's just different when your parents are on Facebook. But
it was a weird feeling for me. Like when my mom sent me emojis, I was like, oh, you know how to find that button? Shout out again, Mom. I love you. But
yeah, so I'm slowly teaching my mom Facebook. I'm teaching her how to webcam with me on her phone. Well, I call it webcamming because she's still basic in understanding her English. So there's a lot of things that I would have to slowly introduce to her just by backtracking on a lot of things.
Yep. Yeah, it makes sense. No, I can relate 100%. But no, that's good. Like, I think everybody should adapt to those technologies. You know, like, cause for me, like, I was kind of a last mover to the market for mobile apps. I had a BlackBerry. Like, I had no clue. You know, like, and my business partner showed me. And as soon as I saw that, though, like, my mind opened up. As soon as I saw the market, was like, wow, like Apple iPhone's going to be for a long time, and mobile's going to be huge. So like, we need to figure this out and put it together. So that's kind of where it stemmed from that. So that's so let's talk about social media real quick, right? What we're doing with this, you know, what are some reasons why you think social media at this moment is what it is and why it's powerful? Because at the end of the day, it's just marketing. It's advertisement. It's going based off your 4 Ps, right? You know, what's that promotional mix? What's the channel that we're using? But in your opinion, why do you think it's so important for businesses?
Well, it's really important right now because if you see the growth in technology and where Facebook alone just trying to maneuver themselves as a tech business. They're trying to compete with Google. They're trying to compete in the search aspect, and they have like such a robust system of face recognition. You can only imagine.
Crazy, right?
It is.
You had a picture and it's like, you want to take Teresa? I'm like,
yeah. Wow. And they're only improving day by day. And so if you just take those 2 basics, you can only just imagine what they want to do later in the future. And if, you know, small, mid-sized, big companies, if you're not in Facebook marketing, then you should get into it. You know, you can target certain audience. You can build brand awareness. You can build a relationship. And that's really important about social media because every single person has a phone now. They're always checking Twitter. They're always looking at Instagram and Facebook. And they're looking at what their friends are liking, what their families are liking, what they're saying, what they're commenting. And so that being able to have a social media present and having that relationship with your clients, with your customers, that says a lot about you. That says you want to reach out to your customers.
Yeah. I was even thinking too, going as far as, I think personally, every company should do almost internal marketing as a reflection of their business. Meaning, for example, like for us in a service-based industry, we have clients. I have a personal Facebook page. Clients go to my page. They see my updates. So, for example, if I have a new team member, right, and I post it up there, or if we're doing video and they kind of see our thought process and they can kind of buy into the company. So now that's full transparency, whereas our client can now see what's going on in the company, right? I think that's like 100% every company should do it because if you think about it, the clients are buying into your company with their dollars for marketing, right? So it's like they're shareholders in your company. You have to report back to your shareholders. What's the easiest way? Well, keeping up to date on your social media with personal and showing things that you're doing in the company, you know, 100%. So like that's why I love to do it, just because I have a lot of clients on my personal page. And I mean, if I'm doing this right now, showing, hey, rock star, right? So if you're on social media, like, she's gonna crush your account, you know, so you can feel more comfortable seeing the personalities of the people, you know, even if you can't meet them 100% in person, but you can still see that. So that's why, you know, I think every company should do that. And I meet a lot of marketing companies, agencies, development companies, whatever. They're like, we just don't have time for it, or we're focusing on our clients, which I think is complete crap because we focus on our clients 100% first, and we still do this, right? There is enough time in the day, I promise you. And if there isn't, you might need to hire somebody, you know, to have them do something else and help you out, you know? So maybe that's the great thing. They want all the money to do everything. But that was kind of my take on the company aspect of it, you know, to give to your shareholders. But yeah, so what we're gonna be doing is I'm hoping maybe like once a week, maybe we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking like once a month or something, we'll do some kind of like targeted for social media updates. You know, because everything's changing and you're in the forefront of it.
Yeah.
New algorithms, what's coming out, best practices. So maybe you and somebody else could jump on it, you know, and like just do a complete social media one. So that's what we'll do. Any closing statements to anybody? What do you want to tell everybody? What do you want to tell Granite Nation? You're gonna be honest. You have to like be comfortable with the people.
Yes. Okay. Closing statement. What do you want?
What's a call to action for him? I don't know. See, I'm help practicing because usually I'll do the call to action with Brandon, and he's like, "Chris, you're so good at the like comment below or this." So I'm just like live training right now with it.
But why won't you guys comment below, or whenever you want to? You know, it doesn't have to be right now, but later. Let us know what you want us to discuss next time when we're recording and doing Facebook Live. Give us some ideas.
And we'll see you in episode 22.